welcome back. Looking at Island Orchestration today. So I already did the box. I was doing some compiling the videos for the 24-hour hack stream the other day. It lasted 18 hours and 40 something minutes, I believe it was. And then we were done with the Ball and Hub boxes that you could use on VirtualBox. The ones that work. Some of them did not pull an IP. There was like 3 of them that just didn't pull an IP through DHCP. But we got through, I think it was 13 boxes, and it took around 18 hours and 40 something minutes. So not too bad, I think, not too bad, especially with breaks. An hour of that was also, we played some King of the Hill. That was like a little break, from it, some of that. Played with DZ64, that was a lot of fun. We tied in the end. It was pretty funny because I think I got a flag with like 1 minute left or something like that. I was on H1 hard. That was a hard one too. That one was rough. But as I was compiling these things, I was like, oh, let's see what TryHackMe has. I was really looking at the, see if they bought their new network up. And they did. And so super stoked about that. Plan on doing that also. But I saw this Island Orchestration. And it was a medium box. And it had one flag in it, right? And I was like, what the heck? So I decided, I was like, all right, let's go ahead and check this guy out. So let's go ahead and we'll hop over to him. We're going to be working with Kubernetes today, which I have not done. I haven't done the walkthroughs for Kubernetes or anything like that. But I decided, I was like, hey, let's, I didn't know we were going to be working with Kubernetes when I very first started. So let's go ahead and CD in the desktop, TryHackMe, and I just named it Island. I don't think I even have anything in here. Nope. But let's go ahead and start off with an mmap scan like we usually do, right? So we'll start off with our mmap scan, mmap, TAC-B, TAC, right? All ports, okay? And we're going to be tacking TAC-BV, very verbose timing of 4. That's 1 above the default timing. No DNS lookup and do not ping for 10, 10, 12, 241. And I immediately saw port 22 and port 80 come back. I was like, all right, easy day, right? And I started up a Nikto scan and GoBuster on port 80. And then I went ahead and went and looked at it. So when I got to port 80, all right, something stuck out to me immediately. I was there for about 10 seconds. And I was like, all right, cool. And I clicked over here. And realized it says page equals. I was like, all right, easy freaking day, right? Let's go ahead and do some local file inclusion, right? Etsy password. Easy day, okay? We got the Etsy password. As I looked through it, I realized there's no users, right? There's no one in here. And nothing really stuck out to me. I also don't know what the hell Nats is. And so I started kind of looking at Nats first and stuff like that. And I didn't really know anything of what was going on here because I saw there's no users. I have www data, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to make a reverse shell, get in like that or something. But yeah, I could not figure out what was going on. And we'll see if this guy came back yet through the mmap. We'll go ahead and run a Rust scan on him just so make it a little bit faster here because this video is not going to be too long. And I went back to my mmap scan. It was about 30% or something like that done. And I saw port 8443. Now, 8443 is usually used, well, how I've seen it used all the time is as a proxy for 443, right? For HTTPS. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So I came back over here and decided, okay, let's go ahead and do this again with 8443. And client sent HTTP request to an HTTPS server. Okay. I mean, I guess I could try HTTPS. 8443. Accept the risk and continue. And I got something like this. I was like, what is this? Right? I still don't know what this is, but it's 8443, and I thought that was weird. So that's like when I decided, okay, let's see if we're running like a proxy or something like that. And I decided to check out Etsy host. All right, when I checked out Etsy host, I saw this right at the very beginning, Kubernetes managed host file. And right there, I was like, okay, shut this box down because I have no idea what the hell's going on. And I was like, no, let's keep going at it, right? And I saw this guy, and I was like, okay, I see this, and I don't think I'm supposed to see that, but I don't know, because I've never really messed with Kubernetes. So I immediately went out, and Kubernetes, I can't even spell it. I saw local file inclusions over that, but then I started looking at the pen test methodologies for it, right? Like, where can I go with this, And I did find a Twitter that said, hey, don't look at what is it? Don't look at Etsy password. Try to see if they're running secrets kubernetes.io service account. So I immediately copied that in, right? So I copied in this part like right here, because I didn't find this page yet. I didn't see this yet, right? So I was like, okay, what is this? This run secrets Kubernetes.io service count. What is that, right? And I don't even think that was even the page. Let me see here. Let me see if I can actually see exactly what it was. Kubernetes token to clear text. Kubernetes LFI hacking. I want to see if I can find that Twitter page again that I saw, because that was pretty cool. I might have looked at it on my local system. So let me see if I can look up Kubernetes. No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, I found a Twitter page, and it had on there some stuff for Kubernetes with LFI, and I don't remember if that was even the place that we even went for it. If it was that run place or whatever, because I didn't take any notes on it yet. I was going to take notes whenever I did it through this one. So let's see here. I want to find that Twitter page again. It might be that one. So let's go ahead and grab this and just say run secrets. Let's see if it's that one. Service count. And that's what I got at first. That's how far I got first. So let's see if that works. All right, nothing in there, right? Okay, so we don't get anything back. So I decided, okay, let's go ahead and let's fuzz this, right? We can get rid of all this also. We're going to get the same exact thing back, okay? I also checked that out with Etsy password just to make sure that I didn't have to go back directories and things like that. And I don't. I was like, all right, let's go ahead and let's fuzz this guy, right? Oh, let me do my /run one again. And so I used ffuff, or fuff, whatever you want to call it. I used ffuf, right? And yeah, so it was run var run secrets, blah blah, right? And I used this guy. I did discovery web content big.txt, and we're using the IP address !page equals var run. Let me go ahead and throw that IP address in there. Actually, I probably just delete this whole thing and just throw the whole thing in there, huh? We'll just leave that fuzz there at the end. Okay, and this was supposed to be var run, is what I found on that Twitter page. Was var run secrets Kubernetes.io service count, and then I decided fuzz, right? And when I very first did this, I started getting a bunch of crap back, right? So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and get rid of FW. So anything that has 1,126 words in it, right? So that's what I went with. And I figured if there's going to be one more word, I figured I would see that, right? And I started to do a fuzz on this guy. And actually, this one, like right here, the one that I was actually on before, I wouldn't even have had to do that. Except for it doesn't have var there, so I probably would have still had to find that the other part of it. Let me go ahead and also do a little. I don't know how to spell Kubernetes. That's how Kubernetes pen testing. And let me go ahead and actually show that, hey, you know, that was a stupid. Okay, there we go. I'll say that was a stupid idea. Let's go ahead and show that we found the Etsy host, right? We'll say port 80 was open and had LFI. Nothing in Etsy password, no usernames. Decided to check Etsy host because port 8443 was live. And we'll go ahead and take another print screen of that. I think I might have messed it up, print screen, or when I copied it. So we'll grab this to show that Etsy host we see. For some reason it doesn't want to copy like right now. Go ahead and right click on it maybe. We just save to clipboard. Oh, and that just died. Okay. That was weird. Open file, recent documents. There we go. Paste. Okay, there we go. Found LFI on web page. Nothing useful in Etsy password. No usernames, right? Then from there, we had a After I saw that there was no usernames and Etsy password, checked Etsy host because port 8443 was live. And then we see this, right? So above we can see Kubernetes managed host file. And then we use this awesome thing like right here. This awesome post like right here, right? Found this guy, which was really absolutely amazing. And this guy's going through. For some reason he didn't find it this time. Last time he did. He found a / token, which actually if I was following the other site, I would have actually just seen the very beginning. But whenever I fuzzed in the first time, oh, probably because I'm doing var. That's probably why. So yeah, I can see why he didn't find it, because it has to be /var. /var, so we'll do that like right there, right? Let me go ahead and print screen that. So I can show that we're fuzzing that. Fuzz page to find token. Right. And this guy will actually come back with a / token. Okay. So from there, I went to the site. Where is it at? Boom. Okay, I went to here for that / token. I believe I had a var in front of it though. But let me just go ahead and see if we can run it just like that. Let's see if that still works. And it does. Okay, so we found a token. All right. Very, very long token here. So I went ahead and I just started to copy this token down. All right, very, very long. And there we go. Okay. Control C. Hey, Justin Guy, how you doing? So we'll do Control C there. We find our token, and you can see that port 8443 is live, right? So after this, I at first kind of messed it up a lot, but what you're supposed to do is export token equals and then the token. Okay, I put a space in at the end there, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Just make sure that everything's good with it. And I export the token to equal this token, right? Hit enter, and that's the token now, right? So if I do $token, it's going to call for this guy right here. Okay, that's why we're doing that. And once you're done with that, go ahead and go back to your Kubernetes page here, the CyberArk threat research / resources, threat research blog, Kubernetes pen test methodology part 3. All right. You just woke up? Yeah, I watched a little bit of after I was done with my stream. It lasted 18 hours 45 minutes. That's what we had. But after I was done with it, I watched GoPro Slow-Yo for a little bit. Well, I was on Chad B Noob's stream there. That was a lot of fun. Then watched GoPro Slow-Yo for a little bit doing Holo. Watched him get pissed off at it, which made me laugh because I was like, yep, because it's broken. And then finally, and just like the wording and stuff like that's all messed up. And then he went off to do another one, and I went to sleep after that. All right, so here we can see the JWT token contains information about the namespace, secret name, and the service account name. We can use jwt.io to decode it. So let's go ahead and open up that link. We already have our token, right? We already have it copied, right? And all we're going to do is we're just going to go to the encoding for it, and we see this. Now, at first I thought this was the secret key. That's what I thought. It's not. This whole thing is the secret, okay? So I was like, oh, okay. So I messed up a few times, but finally figured it out. That's why I had to export the token. So now, what we can do, we see all this, right? We have islands, UID, right? And that was the same thing we saw in Etsy host also. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and let me print screen this, like right here. So we can show our token debugger. Let me enter a couple times. Token debugger. Okay. And from here, let me go ahead and see if this guy caught. Yep, he did. He also saw a token down here. So there you go. Like I was saying, he would find token. And that's like when I saw that. And I was like, ooh, would you look at that? Right? So let's go and scroll up like a little bit. And we'll just put it right here. Just so I can say, yep, there we go. Lost and found, and then token, right? So I looked at token, found this guy. Export the token. And now what we can do is let's go ahead and go back to our awesome pen testing thing over here, right? I'm going to go ahead and grab that too, that site, and just throw it right onto here. Also, at the very beginning of it. Oh, I did. Never mind. I already threw it on there. All right, so now what we can do is we can go ahead and... what did I use for screenshot? All right, it's called Flame Shot. I was actually in a stream when someone actually told me about this, right? So if you look up here, Flame Shot, it's called. And then I made it so I used, for my hotkeys for it, I did the same thing as, well, it's not the same thing as Windows actually, but it's Window key, Shift, print screen. You grab it like that. You can also invert it, so, or like invert the coloring. So if you're making a real pen test report, what you're technically supposed to do, just to make it so it doesn't waste ink if they're going to print it out, is make the background white, right? So it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. All right, so from here, I saw this. We can curl it down, right? Authorization bearer, JWT token. I kept putting in what I thought was the JWT token, which I thought was this. It's not. It's the entire token. That's why we exported that token. So let's go ahead and grab this, and we can see that's the HTTPS. That's where I realized this is why port 8443 is live. This is why when we went to it, we saw this like right here, right? We can't get in anonymously, right? There's no anonymous path to this guy. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and print screen this like real quick also, just so I can show it's on port 8443. Just in case if I can get in anonymously, then maybe, you know, I bypass a lot of what we're doing like right now. Okay. Can't get in anonymously. Okay, so I ended up using that curl command that we got from over here. And this is really just copy and paste. This was super easy, right? I threw them into here. I said, all right, cool. The token is now going to be $token. Now, there's one problem here. You notice the little whoop whoop, right? We got to change those, okay? Because that's not how Linux reads them. The master IP address, right? So the IP address, okay? Who are we attacking? 10.10.12.241. Keep it on HTTPS, right? Because it's port 8443. 8443. And let's go ahead and try bring back down pods, I guess, okay? We'll hit enter, and we'll see what happens here. This time it doesn't seem to want to do anything. That's good. 10.10.12.241, right? 8443, right? HTTPS. We got the token. Unable to get local issuer certificate, SSL certificate problem. Okay. Curl failed. I don't care. Alright, let's go ahead and keep looking down. Let's go ahead and try one of the other ones, right? Let's go ahead and try list secrets here. So we can do API secrets. Let's try to do that one. Instead of trying to list pods. I should have been able to see those pods though. Why it's now not wanting to work, I don't know. Let's go ahead and try this because I know that I got this last time. Could I just say I don't care about the certificate in curl? The last time this worked just fine. So let me press up, just make sure I'm doing it. Oh, attack K. Because I don't care about the certificate, right? So let's go ahead and do attack K. Enter. And there we go, okay? So pause is forbidden for user blah blah, cannot list, okay. That's alright, alright. So we can see that we did send across our token though, right? Now hopefully I exported that token correctly. But let's go ahead and try secrets now. Secrets. Attack K. And we seem to get a lot more information here, right? You mentioned green shot. Yeah, green shot's good. Oh, he did mention flame shot for links? I didn't know they mentioned it. Yeah, I already had it. I already had PMPT, so I didn't really I haven't gone to I went to one of the classes. I don't know how he does it. Like literally the side of it, the chat is just filled 24/7. I don't know how the heck he does it. He must just, I would just put it to the side, just not worry about it until like, you know, that is absolutely insane. So I already know everything. I don't know everything. Trust me. I do not know. I don't know a lot. I promise you on that. I do not know that much. But when he was talking about, what was it? This last one was about I think it was OSI layer. Right, I got in there. He's talking about TCP/IP and stuff like that. That's literally my job. So yeah, all the tips and tricks. Yeah, I do know a lot of those. I haven't watched a lot of his videos, stuff like that. I did a lot with him. Well, not with him, but I've watched a lot of his stuff. He is really good at what he does. But yeah, like when he was talking about like TCP/IP layer stuff like that, I was like, this is actually my actual job, you know. So when he was going through that stuff, I was like, I was just falling asleep there. It was like trying to go through like, you know, like A+ or something like that again. So we see that we sent our token across, right? And we start to get a lot of information on this Kubernetes, right? Now, like I said, I am not a Kubernetes master. I do not know, okay? But I feel like we shouldn't be receiving, you know, information like this, stuff like that. And I feel like if there was users on this box of stuff, we'd probably see a lot more stuff. I would think at least, all right? I feel like we shouldn't be able to see the cert, obviously, okay? And it's in base 64, so we could probably get rid of that. This is in base 64. Everything's base 64 down here, right? So let's go ahead, or at least it looks like it's base 64, at least with that double equal sign at the end there. Let's go ahead. I'm going to show what command I did here, right? And like I said, I'm not a Kubernetes master. I plan on doing some of the Kubernetes rooms now. We used a TAC-K to not care about the certificates. So certificates aren't real, they're self-signed and everything like that, you know. So we did that, and then we come down, and this is where I found the flag. This was literally the end of the room, like right there. I come down, right, and the flag, I see flag, okay, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, cool. And then I saw this, like right here. I was like, huh, okay. And I just echoed that. If I could actually echo it correctly, there we go. Into a base 64 tag D, right? Decode it, and we have our flag like right there, okay? I kind of want to look at, you know, maybe something like this and decode that, see what this is all about. Because this is a certificate that they're using, right? All right, there's a certificate, everything, begin certificate, end certificate. So if we were able to manipulate that at all, that'd be really bad. Or if we could use that on our own site, that'd be bad, because then we would say that, yeah, we're good with our certificate going through them and everything. But obviously, a certificate authority would probably realize that after so long. I know that was a Google attack, wasn't it? Whenever they got the certificate, or they made themselves like a certificate authority or something like that, right? Something weird. It was something really crazy with our certificates. I'm going to echo this in the base 64. Echo. I don't really know what all this stuff does. Never did that yet with Kubernetes. I'm not a Kubernetes master at all. I don't know much about it. But I was able, what I want to show here is I was able to see that we're using Kubernetes, right? 8443 kind of gave away that something's going on with Etsy host. We saw we were using Kubernetes, right, within there. From there, we were then able to go out to the internet, find something that could lead us in the correct direction. Yeah, is it exactly what you're supposed to do? No, because we need to do var run. You know, it's not the exact thing that you're supposed to do, right? But we looked up enough stuff on the internet to be able to figure out where the Kubernetes stuff is at, right? And like I said, I found the first one on Twitter. I kind of wish I could find that again. Kubernetes local file inclusion. Let's just do that. Right here. Boom. On Twitter, random Robbie, and that's what I first saw, right? I saw if you find an LFI, ignore Etsy password and go for this. I was like, oh, well, I have not been ignoring Etsy password. That's what I've been trying to do, so that's how we did that. So that's the room. That's the whole thing, like right there. I thought it was actually a great room. I actually had a lot of fun doing it, especially because I never worked with Kubernetes before. I've seen the Kubernetes rooms out there on TryHackMe. Not gonna lie, I look at them and they seem like I don't know what that is. You know, it's scary. You know, you don't know what it is. You don't, you know, so things like that. But I saw this room. I saw there was Kubernetes, and I was like, you know what? I gotta do it at some point. So Island Orchestration, a great room. Had a lot of fun doing it. Highly suggest it. And tonight, I'm probably going to do lateral movement and pivoting. I'm thinking. Although we do have some, it does look like we have some port forwarding things like that from the Windows machine. I was kind of reading through it. Random Robbie is a great guy. I'm not big on Twitter. I don't have much Twitter or anything like that. I do have a Twitter account. I don't really check it. So if you ever send me a tweet, I think it's like OGC1. I'm probably not going to know. But for like a couple weeks. I don't really ever check it. But I am trying to get better at doing that because there's a lot of security stuff on there that comes out. So I wanted to do this room tonight, though. Later tonight. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. I keep stuttering. Jesus. There we go. All right. So maybe how I'm feeling, some of that. But the 24 hours of hacking videos are coming out. Oh, I am compiling them and everything like that. I got like 4 of them done so far. They're not coming out till later this year, though, because they're just going to stick with the same schedule that we've had. All right, Mondays and Wednesdays on YouTube. But I am getting into next year, pretty much. We have so many videos that I'm getting into next year now. So I'm going to start putting videos that I do now. I'm going to start releasing those much sooner, probably on Fridays and things like that. So if you start seeing videos come out on Fridays, that's what's going on. That's why that's happening. But I think that's going to be it for this stream, quick stream. What time is it here? It is currently 4:33 p.m. So 16:30, depending on how you do time. I think America's only like one of the only countries that don't use like what we call military time, but 24-hour time, right? So let's see. Is there anyone else actually streaming on Science and Technology? Let me go ahead and stop this video first. So thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you all later.